Hey ladies, Kira here. I don't think I need much of an introduction because you guys know pretty much who I am at this point. But unfortunately, my call did not record earlier, and I know there was quite a few of you that wanted to jump on board. Sorry, just dropped some stuff here. To jump on board with us, or at least listen to a recording. So I decided I will re-record for you. Technology has not been on my side this week. So tonight I covered what Beachbody coaching is. Who can be a Beachbody coach? What is the time commitment involved in it? And what our team is all about. So I wanted to share that with all of you as well. So I'm going to dive right into it. So the first thing was, what is Beachbody coaching? Well, to be honest with you, you guys are already experiencing it with our accountability group. You see what us coaches are doing, and you guys just by posting is what it's like to be a coach. We inspire, we encourage, we motivate other women to live a healthier and happy lifestyle. And while we are helping other people, at the same time, we are holding ourselves or keeping ourselves accountable to hit our own goals as well. So that's really what coaching is all about, holding ourselves accountable at the same time, motivating and encouraging other people. And what I love most about coaching is that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be spot on every day. It really is all about learning, and we all learn together. And I'm sure each and every one of you have learned a little bit of something in our accountability group. Well, guess what? Us coaches during this group, we've learned something as well, probably every single day from you guys. So that's really what Beachbody coaching is. It's pretty simplistic. A lot of people like to think it's complex, and it really isn't. So who can be a Beachbody coach? You can be. Why not you? A lot of people think, when I hit that goal, I'll become a coach. When I drop my 20 pounds, then I'll sign up as a coach. When my body's in better shape, I'll be a coach. I'm not a fitness professional. How can I coach someone else? Guess what, guys? I'm here to tell you that those are all myths. They're simply not true. For someone who's on their journey, whether you're early on, whether you're in the middle of it, towards hitting that big goal that you have your eyes on the prize for, you become a coach during those stages, you'll be successful. And it's because people can connect with you better. You'll be able to engage with other people better. Think about a moment that you feel a little bit stuck, or you feel like it's harder to press play today. You're really having something that you're struggling with. Other people want to know about those struggles because they'll be able to relate to you or open up to you and say, you know what, I'm struggling with the same thing. Or they'll come to you and say, hey, I'm struggling with this. And you can go back and say, I got you. I know what that's like. I feel you. That's what people want. They want to feel connected. So when you're going through that journey and you're going through those stages, people are naturally going to be attracted to you and flock over to you and say, hey, how do I get involved in this? How do I get more information about this? How can you help me? When you look at other people or other coaches out there and they're in perfect shape and, they got what we like to say or think is the perfect body and they look happy-go-lucky, guess what? Those are the people that struggle the most. Why? Because it's harder for others to connect with someone like that. No one's perfect. And the more we come off as trying to be perfect, the more of a turnoff we are to other people. When you're real and you say, you know what? I'm not perfect. When I am, you say, I had a day that I struggled. I had a day that I fell off track, but I'm getting back on it with no exceptions, no excuses, because I'm worth it. People say, you know what? I want to be a part of that. That's what I need in my life. So, like I said, when you're going through that journey, that's where people want to be engaged with you more and want to connect with you. As far as a fitness professional, like I said, heck no, you don't have to be a fitness professional. I know a lot of you look at me and say, oh, she's a trainer. She knows X, Y, Z. Guess what? I didn't start that way. Many of you have heard my story, and I spent 9 years in corporate America. I'm not going to repeat it, but I spent 9 years in corporate America in marketing. And after having my son and not returning to work, I signed up as a coach. It wasn't until 8 or 9 months later that I got my certification in personal training and group fitness instructor. But not everyone goes that route. It was a personal choice. I decided to pursue that because that was a passion of mine, and I really wanted to get involved in that. You don't have to go that way, and that's totally okay. When I signed up as a coach, I was 8 weeks postpartum, and my ultimate goal was to lose 30 pounds. I started with the program Turbo Fire, which is a cardio kickboxing program, and Shakeology. I lost 35 pounds, and when I started off as a coach, I didn't really know where I wanted to go with it. A lot of my friends didn't live in the area, and I knew no one in my neighborhood. I started going to play dates and activities. I put myself out there because I just wanted to make friends. And I met a wonderful group of mommies. And week over week and time over time, they saw my progress. They saw my journey and they were wondering, how did I lose the weight? Or how was I keeping up with my son, who before was crawling, was super active, and he still is. But they wondered about that. They wondered where my energy was from. They wondered how I could keep going and not look tired or run down. So I shared it with them, and I started an accountability group. And my first accountability group, it was amazing to receive emails from other people or messages from these women that said, I lost 5 pounds. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Did I know exactly what I was doing in a fitness professional level? No, but I led with my heart. I led with wanting to help other people and do this together. Because yeah, there might be other people out there that they're totally fine to do this by themselves. They're totally fine to be on a journey, focus on a goal, get off track, and just keep going by themselves. I get that. But there's so many people in our world that need the help, that need the encouragement, that need to be advised, need to feel that they can relate. They need that accountability. And that's where these accountability groups come in. So again, you don't have to be a fitness professional to do this. You don't have to be a nutritionist to do this. Lead with your heart, share with other people, and that makes you an awesome freaking coach. Like I said, just be willing to learn. Our team, we're here to help you. We're going to help you with everything, every step along the way. So as I just wanted to tap in as well, who can be a coach. Our team is made up of so many different backgrounds. We have a mom. Well, let me go backtrack. We have stay-at-home moms. We have working full-time moms. Our team is made mostly of women, but we do have 2 men on our team as well. One's an OBGYN and the other's a physical therapist. But the women on our team, they are stay-at-home moms. We have full-time working moms and everywhere from advertising executives, teachers, social workers, makeup artists, accountants, attorneys, literally just a wide range. And we're all over. We have coaches in Alabama, Michigan, Delaware, Connecticut, New Jersey, New York, and we're all working from home. A little bit more as far as who exactly is on our team. I just want to give you guys a few examples. So we have let's see, we have Francine, who's a mom of 2. She lives in Maryland. She works from home in advertising, and she joined our group back in March and just kicked butt with PIO and joined our team because she wanted to pay it forward. She's rocking it. She continues to lose weight. I believe she's down a total of 18 pounds altogether, holding herself accountable. And like I said, just paying it forward and having fun. We have a mom, Allison, who is a new mom as well, and she is on a journey, and she is just so focused. If you are not friends with her, look her up, Allison Bellone, Bellone, and she shares her story and her weight loss, and she's on round 2 of 21-Day Fix, and she's just rocking it and just leading with her heart. So it's all about, like I said, just having fun and learning as you go along. So I just wanted to tackle a few other myths. One of the biggest things we get is, I don't want to sell. I don't like to sell. Well, then you're in the right place, because guess what, peeps? I don't like to sell either. I'm not a salesperson. And we don't want salespeople, sleazy salespeople on our team. It comes down to inviting and sharing, and that's how people get involved. And I'll give you an example. Last year when PIO came out, it came out in July. Love the program, still do, one of my favorite programs, and drinking my Shakeology. I was at a barbecue with a family, and my aunt, complimented something along the lines that my arms were looking more toned and defined. And, she asked what I was doing, and I said, thank you. And then I was working out, excuse me, and I was working out and eating clean. I could have said, oh my God, I'm on PIO, and I'm drinking Shakeology, and I love it, and you got to have it too, and here's how you order it, you got to get it from me. Because that's not the person I am. I don't force stuff down people's throats. Yes, Beachbody programs are awesome and they work, but I'm not going to, like I said, force it or push it upon someone. The next week I saw her, and again, she complimented me and my energy, and she asked, what exactly was I doing? Okay, Cool. So I told her about PIO, gave her explanation what PIO was, and that I was drinking Shakeology in addition to eating clean, and being a part of these accountability groups were huge for me. Left it at that. Again, didn't say, you can buy this from me. The third week, I'm very close to my family. We see each other all the time. The third week, she was like, okay, tell me, how do I do this? How do I get PIO? I need it. You're looking awesome. No problem. I'll message you later. And I left it at that at the barbecue. I didn't go into how much it costs, what you got to do. No, that wasn't the time or the place. I emailed her afterwards with the details. I called her afterwards to walk her through it. She got PIO and she got Shakeology. She loved it. Almost a year later, still on her Shakeology. And more so, she was doing so great and other people saw her results. She referred over, I can't remember if it was 10 or 12 people, but she referred over other friends of hers who wanted to get involved as well. So it really is all about sharing. If you look on how did you get involved in this accountability group, I'm pretty sure none of our coaches went knocking on your door and said, hey, do you want to buy 21 Day Fix from me? Because it's really freaking awesome. We shared on social media. We shared, our journey and what we're doing and how much fun we're having. And all of you guys just started seeing what we were doing and say, hey, that sounds kind of cool. That looks kind of interesting. You were invited through our group invite and you saw success stories. And you saw how this all came together and said, hey, I wanted more information. How do I get involved in the group as well? So we invite you along and we share what we know and what we've seen amongst other coaches and other participants and encourage you to join on the ride too. So again, it's not about the sale. I said Beachbody has wonderful programs, P90X, Insanity, PIO, TurboFire. They're all wonderful programs, but it comes down to more than that. It comes down to the accountability. It comes down to the support group. That's what it's all about for us. That's where it comes into so much more value than just buying a program or a product. You're becoming a part of, a member of an online support group and community that we do it together. Now that is freaking awesome. So again, not into the sales, ain't our thing. It's not how our team rolls. So what is the time commitment? That's another huge question I get. Well, let's be realistic. We're all freaking busy. We all have a lot of things going on. When it comes to this business, I'll say, what is the time that you want to put in? There's no pressure. There's no mandatory hours. You are your own boss. You have a team that's going to support you and your goals, whatever it is that you want to fulfill. Just like we help support you with your fitness goals, we're going to help support you with your lifestyle goals. What is it that you would like in your life? If you can only commit to a half hour a day, cool, we'll work with it. If you can only commit to an hour a day, cool, we'll work with that as well. It's totally up to you and what you want to do with this. Again, you are your own boss. No one is going to hound you. For me, personally, you might have seen when I respond back to posts late at night or early in the morning, I work on my business when my family is sleeping. Why? Because a part of the reason why I quit corporate America and got involved with Beachbody coaching was because I wanted time freedom and I wanted financial freedom. So I work my business when my family is sleeping because when they're awake, I want to be present. When my son is up in the mornings, I want to be present at breakfast time. I want to take him to activities. So sometimes for my challengers or my participants, when you message me, sometimes I'll glance at it and I'll respond back in the evening. Sometimes you'll get a response from me that says, hey, I'll respond back tonight. Just so you know I got it. I'll respond back tonight when my son and my fiance is asleep. My fiance comes home and I want to sit on the couch and I want to talk to him. I want to see how his day was. And I don't want this business taken away from that. So once they go to bed, that's when I work. Sometimes early in the morning before my son wakes up. That's when I work. So it really is up to you and where you want to have this involved in your life. When is the best time to get involved? No need to wait. The time is now. We get so involved in the hustle and bustle of the everyday life and, oh my God, how am I going to balance this? How am I going to do that? Why wouldn't you want to get involved now? Just like the accountability group, you didn't know what to expect, right? And we hope and we think you got much more than what you expected. Same thing is with coaching. Try it. That's what I say, just like the accountability group, right? You tried it, you see what works for you, and you're having fun with it. Coaching, what do you got to lose? Try it out And if the worst case scenario, couple of weeks, couple of months later down the line, said, you know what, this doesn't work for me. Can I just go back to being a participant? No hard feelings, but I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty certain it's not working out that way. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the other way around, where you're just going to have a blast. You're going to have a field day with us because, well, our team is just that much fun. So like I said, the best time is now. Don't put it off. There's so many things that we put off and say, we'll get to it later. Our team has so many fun things planned for the rest of this 2015. It's going to be awesome. Join us. Have fun with it. And like I said, think about what you want as far as a lifestyle goal. Yes, we know what your fitness goals are. Yes, we know what your nutrition goals are. But what about your life? What is it that you would like in your life? Let's get after it. Let's have fun together. Have that support you need and go for it. You'll never know what it's like until you try it. So a little bit about our team and sticking with the time involvement as well. Every day now that, as adults and we get older, there's the hustle and bustle, the daily grind, the daily we got to do this, we got to do that. And if you're a mom, you wake up and you're getting the kids up and ready for school, ready for daycare, getting on your commute, get to work, get home, do dinner, fold laundry, boom, boom, boom. We've got this schedule, right? If you don't have kids, you're waking up, you're rushing to work, you got these meetings planned, you got this, you got that, you skipped lunchtime because there just was no time. You get home, still doing work late at night. And all of a sudden, like I said, it's a daily hustle and bustle. It's this grind that we almost feel stuck in. We almost feel like this hamster on a wheel and we just keep going, keep going, keep going. Coaching lets you breathe a little bit. Coaching gives you that moment to say, you know what? Time out, hustle and bustle. It's time to do something fun. It's time to do something that's not just my everyday checklist and it's being done just because. It's being done because I love it and because I'm having fun with it. We get lost in transit. We get lost in, like I said, the daily grind. And with coaching, and I tell all of my new coaches who join on board, with coaching, it's a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey of perhaps refining yourself and who you are. That's what really coaching is all about. I'll use the example of Mikal, who's one of our coaches on our team. Some of you are in her group. She is a mom of 3 little ones. She works full-time in advertising. She commutes from New Jersey to New York City every single day, or most of the days. And she joined our team back in December, crazy time. It was holidays and so forth. And a couple of weeks ago, she said to me, you know what? I love the person that I'm becoming. That struck a chord with me because that's exactly what I was talking about to her when she first signed up. You're going to find this other piece of you that you never knew existed. It's almost like reintroducing yourself to you. And it's a pretty cool and amazing opportunity to see that. It brings this whole other level of just happiness and excitement to your everyday life. Because again, it's like, oh, I didn't know that existed within me, but then others around you see that as well. Our team is called Team Redefine, and that's exactly what it is. We're defining our passion, our purpose, and our why in life. That is what our team stands for. What you'll get from our team is the utmost support, respect, and encouragement. We're not the type of team that points fingers, that blames on each other. And most importantly, one of my favorite things is that we're not the type of team that has to be better than the other person. We truly get excited and just overjoyed when we see someone getting after their goals and accomplishing it. When they're hitting a moment of success, we are here to cheer you on. We will teach you every single thing we know. We are an open book. There is nothing to hide. And we're not even just friends. We're almost like an extra or extended part of family. We're all so well connected amongst each other that when we talk, it's not just only about business. We talk about life. We talk about our kids. We talk about milestones. We talk about our big dreams without fear. We talk about our big dreams and sharing it and push each other towards that direction. I'll say the majority of the women I've never met in person. and I consider them like family. We talk through video chat, but I haven't actually met them in person. Again, you know, the women on our team are amazing role models. And again, such complete diversity. We have Farah, who's a mom of 2 little girls. She is a full-time nurse. Sometimes she doesn't get home till like 11 o'clock at night. She goes to school as well and is a Beachbody coach and rocking it, just totally rocking it. We have as well Amanda from Alabama, a mom of 4, 21-day fix, just loving it, cruising it, having so much fun. And again, just we have this diversity amongst us and having fun. It's just a whole other level and a new chapter in your life. Again, why wouldn't you want to join it now? It's all about self-discovery, all about finding yourself again and having fun with it. So the next step is to contact your coach if you're ready to dive in and become a coach and join our team, and they will walk you through the next steps. I don't want to go into that right now because it can get complicated for certain people based on what you have, etc. So go ahead and reach out to your coach, ask them what the next step is to get involved with our team. I guarantee you it will be a decision you won't regret. I guarantee you will have so much fun, so much happiness and laughter in your life, because when you surround yourself with positive people, that's what happens. That's what comes to you in life. It's just more and more positivity. So let's have fun together. Put the fear and the doubts aside. Know that we got your back and we are ready to rock and roll with you. And we look forward to you joining us, joining our team page. We have a team page and representing Team Redefine. Have an awesome night, everyone, and thank you so much.